No, don't worry, this is not exactly when I crashed my drone. I mean, it's the same day, but not the same session.
Okay, back everyone, I've got to make this intro quick. We look at her face. We're in between Hatton and flight, aren't we? So just came back from a few days down in Ilfracombe. Mum's came back for a few weeks down in Ilfracombe.
I've been down there nearly a month.
Yeah, looking after Amy and baby Noah, showing Amy the ropes.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I would have been down there a shorter time, but because he was 4 weeks early, he was 3 weeks in the hospital.
Yeah.
So it was only a week with her out, but...
We'll back down there again soon, don't we?
Yeah, she's just... First time mum, she's just worried about everything.
Yeah.
Oh, he's burping wrong. Oh, he's coughing. Oh, he's coughing. Oh, yeah, so she's... But I said I'm only WhatsApp called away, so...
Yeah, exactly. Well, we had a nice time down there, so go watch the campervan channel for that video. But we're going to head down through the rest of Hatton today. Dad's just going to work. We're going to go through Warick and Leamington Spa. There's a boat just coming out of the next lock, so we're going to go in.
Some shopping because there's a Lidl's on the
canal, yeah. It's cloudy at the moment, but I think it's going to clear up later. So okay, let's do it. Yeah.
Right, so of course this is the UK Canal network. Everything in red is what we've cruised. And we are down here on the Grand Union, 3/4 of the way down Hatton Flight. We're then going to make our way down the remaining 6 locks at Hatton, on our way to Warick, through the 2 Cape locks, where we get water, and then we'll head through the rest of Warick and over the River Avon, where we have to moor up for obvious reasons. Making the cruise 8 locks and about 3.5 miles. Yeah, these paddles take quite a bit of winding. My god, this lock gate's got its own ecosystem. Unfortunately, one of the bottom gates came open, and with a boat behind us, that would be bad etiquette. But if I walked all the way around and closed it, the next lock would not be ready for Mum to go in, so she had to do it, which allowed me time to fill the next lock. And by the time she had done that, the lock was ready. That's what happened at the last lock, and I weren't going to let that happen again. So, once again, we've made it down the bottom of the Hatton flight. 21 of these bloody locks, but as you can see by the number, we've still got 26 left to go. That down there is the little terminus arm of the Warick and Birmingham Canal. And we're now going on to the Warick and Napton Canal. These are actually two separate canals opened around 1800, both built as narrow canals of course.
We did the rest of the Hatton flight, 6 locks. Didn't realise there was a boat behind us though, and it was a single one. So they could have joined us, but I didn't realise that until the end when they caught up. The volunteers are helping them out. Yeah, then the boat came just as we finished, so that worked out well for them.
Now the rain is here.
Yeah, and then it started raining. Well, it was supposed to rain today, but that's our luck. Anyway, we're heading through Warick now. 2 more locks to do in a minute, and then there is a water point. Fill up in water.
So hopefully, if it's still raining,
our luck, we'd get there and it stopped raining.
Yeah.
Anyway, hopefully it clears up. It does look bright in some places, just a bit low cloud, I think.
So. Funny, on the way home last night, it was all thunder and lightning, didn't it?
And it was right over Rugby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the only place it was in Rugby, which was near us. But yeah, let's get through Warick and Leamington Spa. Get to the Lidl's as well, do some shopping.
In 1926, the Region Canal agreed to buy the Grand Junction Canal, subject to the terms of purchasing the Warick canals. A year later, the Grand Junction agreed to do so, and in November 1927, the Grand Union was suggested for the new company's name. They would pay £62,258 and 15 shillings, I don't know how they came to that number, for the Warick and Birmingham Canal, and £8,641 for the Warick and Napton Canal. They then spent vast amounts of money and thousands of workers to convert the canals to wide beam canals, and the work was done by 1934. The most interesting thing though is no wide beams were really ever built apart from the prototype progress, and it was actually just 200 pairs of narrowboats working the canals. With that last lock over, we stopped and got some water, had a bit of lunch and headed on our way again.
Oh baby!
We've come down Hatton and in a few miles we'll be going back up. This is because the canal comes all the way down to the Avon Valley, to cross it and then go back up.
Yeah. Hello! And one of them's the colour of the dad.
What's the first one's on Spain?
Not being funny, but if you get two boats and one crashes, the bow sticks out further, that is going to hit.
Look, this one was right out to the thing. Gosh. That was weird, isn't it?
Now, I thought I'd fly my drone so I can get a nice shot of the boat crossing the Avon Aqueduct. So I began to line up my shot when I suddenly lost signal to the remote, so I couldn't see anything, but I could see that I could still move the drone, so I moved it to the side a bit to see if I could get a bit more signal, and that didn't work, so I moved it again, and yeah, that's when this happened. So we immediately had to pull over and moor up here so I could try and go and retrieve the drone.
So I'm in the field now. Oh, Christ's sake. It's in this big oak tree, I think. Probably right the way up. Might have to watch the catch footage just to find out where it is. Hear that? I've made it start flashing and beeping. I think it's quite high up. Oh God. Why do I do this to myself?
There was only one thing I could do with the drone, and that was tilt up and down the gimbal, which actually did help me out because I could actually see where I was, so I could find the location of the drone, which after some trial and error I managed to find.
At last I found it. Very high up, that is. Almost to the top. Oh, I don't even know if I can throw a rope with a weight that high, you know? Oh, damn. That is really high. Oh, God. Crashed the drone. What happened was, I lost signal. And I didn't realise this tree was beside me. And this is what you get with the more expensive drones, you get side sensors. This one only has sensors underneath it, which would have stopped it. But I lost signal, and I think I tried to move the drone sideways so I could get a better signal, and it's because I was lower than the aqueduct and the brick was blocking the signal. So yeah, there goes another drone. But it's not, because I'm just going to moor here. It'll run out of battery though, because you can't turn it off remotely. I can't start the motors. If I go start the motors, it could probably free itself. But I finally found it, and oh God, it must be about 60 foot high. I'm hoping maybe it'll blow down if the wind picks up. This is why I don't fly it when we're cruising. It's the exact reason I don't fly it when we're cruising. But I thought, you know, I've got to start doing it again, haven't I? I've got to start doing it again because it makes the vlogs a lot nicer and everyone loves it. But
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.